I've always struggled to feel connected. It's such a vague concept, and that's part of the problem. How do you define connectedness? When we're talking about feeling connected with other people, with yourself, with the world around you, you can't see or measure it, although social media gives us the illusion of this. Here we have numbers for everything. We can count our connections in followers, likes, and views, but does that really make us feel connected? For me, the answer is no. There's always that little rush, like a spark in my brain when I see those numbers go up. But it's nothing compared to the joy of talking to people I care about, or making something with my own hands and my own heart, or sitting outside watching the butterflies and moths and bees in the garden. Those are the things that make me feel connected. And so those are the things I've been working on this summer. I've made less progress than I wanted, but more than I expected. I made a few goals for myself at the beginning of the season. I wanted to use my walker more, despite the shame that had been holding me back. I still feel that shame, but it isn't holding me back now like it did before. I can do so much more with my walker than I can without it, and it makes me sad now to think I denied myself that little bit of extra freedom for so long. I had to be ready for it, though. I'm trying to be patient with myself. I wanted to start using my sewing machine too. I haven't made it very far with that, but I've at least started, which is more than I had done before this summer. My aunt is teaching me now, and it feels so much better to learn from a real live person than the internet. And most of all, I wanted to talk to people more. If I'm being honest, I didn't really think I would be able to do it. This one has been a goal of mine for about as long as I can remember, and even when I've started to make progress before, it's often been too difficult and not rewarding enough to maintain. I would try so hard to make these connections, but with most people, I always felt like we came from different planets, and that gap was hard to bridge. There are only ever a few who even seem to speak the same language as me. I think I've finally started to find more, though. This summer, I've built up a lot of connections. I can't always see them, and I can't always measure them, but I can feel them. I'm becoming more aware of the world outside me and the world inside me, and for once, those two worlds don't feel so much like separate entities. It's hard to explain, but maybe I don't have to. I put a lot of energy into expressing my thoughts and feelings in ways that I think will make sense to other people, even if they don't feel quite right to me. And it's gotten tiring. I just want to be myself. No, I just want to be. This is the best time of year for it. The world is changing again. There's a new crispness in the air, the smell of leaves in a still distant chill, and my favorite season is finally coming. I think I've done some good work this summer, but fall is a time of harvest and rest. Thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments how you spent the summer or how you plan to spend the fall. And as always, stay safe and keep loving each other.